Hi everyone, so welcome to part 3 of our Happy Day bag. I hope you guys are excited. So, we only have the handles left, so missing from our bag, and here I have some chains that I did. The number is pretty much irrelevant, do the length you like, and we will simply do it in the same starting pattern we did, so that it's matching to the bag. So if you want to see, just as a little comparison, I have here my bag that I already did. So I needed about, for 10 centimeters, about 22 chains. So this time I wanted 100 centimeters and I did 120 chains. So we are going to do some additional threads in it because I don't want our handles being stretchy and weird. So for our 100 centimeters length, we will need about 150 centimeters of the thread, and we will work that kind of into our chains because this is not an elastic type of thread, which is exactly what we want for our handles. So yeah, make sure when you do this bag, you choose something that doesn't really stretch a lot. So if it does, maybe minimally, but the lesser the better. You don't want your bag being all weird and out of shape. So let's get started. I'll simply include our additional thread and we will start with 3 chains for the base, and we will go into the first chain and start doing our star like for our bag. And you can see that the additional thread is completely invisible. But this makes sure it doesn't stretch. So anyway, now just finish to the end. So I forgot to mention, I'm using my 3mm needle because I'm doing one single thread and I don't want this to be too loose, so that's why it's a bit less this time in comparison to the last time we did it. So we are at the end of our row now, and we will do one more chain. This here is our thread that we did additionally, so you can see it here, and just make sure it's as long as it can be and nice and stable. So since I am working with 2 spools and I realized I don't have to cut the 150 centimeters each time, but can simply use one spool for the handle and the other spool for stability, so that way we have as little leftovers as possible. So 3 chains for the height and start the row again. So you can see the stability that we get, so that way it's not stretchy and your bag stays in place where it should be. So I think I will do 4 such rows, but let's first do it and see what we get. Here we are after 2 rows, so I will do the same for the 3rd row now. This time with the other spool though, so the smaller one or the one that has less thread in it, and now we will do out of the bigger one the pattern itself. Four rows we have now, so let's start with one side and tie knots out of our leftovers. So this is how we get the stability. So you can always see which thread is for what by pulling, so just pull them a bit to align the pattern the way you like it. And see how long this is gotta be so that the pattern cannot stretch anymore. So after I tie it here, it shouldn't stretch anymore, and when you get what you want, tie knots on the other side as well. So let's put the handle on the back. You can use this hanger we did as orientation, so I decided to use the end threads to go through the hanger, and then I'll do something to make them decorative instead of cutting them off, which would be another alternative depending on your taste and what you want to get as a result. Here is a thread that I will fold inside the bag, and now just go through the handle and back and fold the thread out. and always do a slip stitch. Make sure you don't catch the hanger because it won't be serving its purpose anymore. So make sure it's all aligned. You don't want your handle being or looking weird. And now let's do slip stitches to the other side. So this way it looks nice and neat, and I will show you the other side too. So we are now at the other side, and I want to connect that, but we need one more slip stitch and then we are doing the same thing. Make sure your handle has no twists because then you have a problem later. So we don't see the thread now, but use your index finger for that. So there we go. You can now go to the other side and finish this with the slip stitches. So this is what it looks like. You can weave the end threads in and cut them off, or you can use them to decorate your bag any way that you personally like. Now take a thicker thread, and here we have now 20 centimeter long threads. So go from under now and pull all the threads through like this, halfway. And then through. Now just cut them even. You can do the same on the other side, and then you are done and you have your bag. So let me know what you think. If you like it, feel free to shoot a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you in our next project. Bye!